Oh, there you are. Look. Ta-da! Just going through my old box of tricks. Oh, now, this is a good one. Jess?
Yeah?
Could you come over here a moment, please?
Yes, Mr. B.
Oh, good gracious. You don't think we might have overdone the eyeshadow a little bit, do you?
Mr. B, I'm busy. What do you want to show me?
Just smell this.
Oh, Mr. B! Oh, you've ruined my face paint. It's taken me hours to do this. Anyway, when are you going to do yours?
Do my what?
Your makeup.
Oh, my dear Jess, I am an exceedingly handsome fellow just as I am. I don't need any makeup, thank you very much.
Oh, really? Well, then hurry up.
But Jess,
We're late. Exactly.
Yes, I...
Mr. B, please. I promised we'd be on time.
But Jess... Oh, I feel just like Henry.
Who, Mr. B?
Do you know who Henry is? Ah, he's here. In this book, in the story. And nobody would listen to him. Right, now then. It's called Don't Do That. Nellie had a pretty nose. It was so pretty that it won pretty nose competitions. It was so pretty that Nellie was given a part in the Christmas play with Donna and Patricia, who had pretty noses too. Children, don't do that, said Teacher. It won't come out, sir, said Nellie. It's stuck. The teacher tried to get Nellie's finger out, but he couldn't. Neither could the head teacher. It's stuck, they said, and sent Nellie home. It's stuck, said Nellie. I can get it out, said Henry. Mum, shouted Nellie. But Mum couldn't get Nellie's finger out. I can, said Henry. So Mum called the doctor. I can't get it out, he said. I can, said Henry. So the doctor called the police. We can't get it out, they said. I can, said Henry. So the police called the conjurer. I can't get it out, he said. I can, said Henry. So the conjurer called the farmer. I can't get it out, said the farmer. I can, said Henry. So the farmer called the fire brigade. Oh, we can't get it out, they said. I can, said Henry. Nobody could get Nellie's finger out. Her nose was longer, and it hurt. There was only one thing left to do. I can get it out, said Henry. So everybody called the scientist. Well, of course I can get it out, he said. Science can do anything. And he measured Nellie's nose. I can get it out, said Henry. So the scientist built a rocket ship and tied it to Nellie's arm. Then he tied Nellie's leg to the park bench. Then he set off the rocket. But Nellie's finger still wouldn't come out. I can get it out, said Henry. Oh, go on, then, said the teachers, Mum, the doctor, the police, the conjurer, the farmer, the fire brigade, and the scientist. So Henry tickled Nellie, and it worked.
Now, all I need to do is my red nose. Noses are funny, they're stuck on your face. Right in the middle is the usual place. Noses are twitchy when sniffing the air. Some are enormous, others hardly dare. Oh, Mr. B, is that it? You're nowhere near ready.
Yes, I keep trying to tell you that there's absolutely... story time. Now, where do you think it's hidden today?
Mr. B, in this book.
Oh, no. I did... in my joke flower.
Certainly not. How about in this box of tricks?
Oh. Jess.
No.
Hello, I'm Marty. Do you remember the elephant with his long, strong trunk? Well, I know a story about how the elephant got his trunk, because they didn't always have trunks. No. Once upon a time, they used to have little rubbery, flubbery, wrinkly, crinkly noses like that. Hello.
Hello, my name's Norman.
Hello, Norman. Once upon a time, there was an elephant's child who was full of questions. He used to drive everybody mad asking questions. He just used to wander through the jungle asking questions. One day he thought,
I wonder what the crocodile eats. I'll ask the hippopotamus.
so he went up to the hippopotamus and said,
Pardon me, what do crocodiles eat?
and the hippopotamus, who was always impatient, said,
Do go away. You're always asking questions. You're driving me mad. Do run along and play. There's a good chap, please. He's always asking questions. He's full of questions, this child.
well, the elephant's child wasn't satisfied at all. So he wandered off aimlessly through the jungle until he came across a warthog.
He said, excuse me, warthog, but what do crocodiles eat?
The warthog said,
Hey, what the crocodiles, you say? Oh, I tell you, snappity, they're crocodile. You see, you keep it there. I tell crocodiles, you say. Oh, hey, don't you mention crocodiles?
and he wandered off, leaving the elephant's child no wiser. So the elephant's child wandered on a little further into the jungle, and he came across a hyena. He said,
excuse me, hyena. What do crocodiles eat?
the hyena looked at him and said, and wandered off. The elephant's child was still no wiser. He decided there was only one thing to do. He'd have to ask the cola bird. So he wandered off through the jungle until he came across the cola bird.
He said, excuse me, cola bird. What do crocodiles eat?
And the cola bird said,
Well, if you want to know the correct answer to that question, you should be asking the crocodile. Now, the crocodile lives on the banks of the great grey, green, greasy Limpopo River, which is about 4 days' march from here.
So the elephant's child marched for 4 days until he came to the great grey, green, greasy Limpopo River where the crocodile lived. And he was wandering along the bank when suddenly he saw a crocodile.
Oh,
Said the elephant's child.
I've been looking for you. Hello.
Said the crocodile.
Could you tell me, what do crocodiles eat? I can't hear you.
Said the crocodile.
And can you come a bit closer?
So the elephant's child got a bit closer and said,
Excuse me, could you tell me, what do crocodiles eat? Can you get a bit closer?
Said the crocodile. So the elephant's child got really close and said,
Excuse me, could you tell me what crocodiles eat?
and the crocodile said,
Well, today, I think I'll start with elephant's child. And he went, Grum!
and grabbed the elephant's child's nose.
Oh, the elephant's child said, Here, get off my nose!
But the crocodile wouldn't. And the elephant's child pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled. And that's how the elephant got his trunk. What did you think to that, Norman?
I that, you see. I made his trunk.
I know you made his trunk. Well, you're very clever, you are. You shouldn't have pulled his...
You pulled my nose. You get off my nose, you. I just pulled it a little bit.
Oh, don't ever let a crocodile near your nose.
How do I look?
Oh, Jess, you make an absolutely splendid clown. But I'm not sure why you've taken all this trouble.
Because, Mr. B, we are going to be clowns at the party.
Oh, yes, indeed we are. Not today. It's tomorrow.
You're joking?
Never mind, Jess. Now you've got all dressed up, why don't we have a little practice?
Oh, OK, Mr. B. Wait a minute. I'll just go and get him up position.
House, please. Pew. Thank you, House. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we proudly present to you Jess, the clown. Oh, you could get some face paints and make some clown faces, couldn't you? Oh. Oh, don't forget the red noses. Off you go.